Off of turn 4, side by side. Here we go. Green skyward. We're underway. Tim Shields into turn 1. Steve Dibbin right there with him in the 69 as they go down the back straightaway. Shields on the high side. Dibbin on the inside, the 69. Oh, Dibbin a little hard. Holds on to it. He'll lead lap number 1. So Dibbin out front. Tim Shields and then Donnie Brown. Houston Johnson in the 7. Right there with them. So Dibbin looking strong here early in the Grand National A main. Dibbin out front in the 69. Now Shields takes the bottom. Not able to make the pass. Stick down to 2. Dibbin will maintain the lead. Oh, and Dibbin moves up. There goes Tim Shields. Shields will take the low line. And now here comes Dibbin. Dibbin will pull alongside Shields. He'll take the low line back away. Shields drives it in deep. Dibbin able to hold on to the lead. Good race early on here in the Grand National A, but now Dibbin goes back up to the middle. Out front, Dibbin brings it off at turn number 4. He'll lead lap number 5. The 2 of Dave Powell off the speedway. Dibbin out front now, starting to put distance up between him and Shields. Donnie Brown holds on to 3rd in the 26. We're 6 laps into it, 9 to go. Closing in on the halfway point. Don Mars moves around the 7 of Houston Johnson. He'll take the 4th position. Halfway point for the 69 of Steve Dibbin. Coming around for lap number 8, Steve Dibbin looking to dethrone Tim Shields. Don Mars closing in on the 26 of Donnie Brown, trying to get that 3rd position. But out front, 6 laps to go this time by lap number 9. Steve Dibbin out front. Dibbin looking strong. First time here at Lakeside Speedway this year. Skipped opening night. Right now sitting on the top spot. Laps winding down. We'll have 4 to go this time by. Steve Dibbin out front in the 69. Tim Shields gives chase the 42. Sits in that 2nd spot. Donnie Brown in the 26 holding on to 3rd. Oh, here we go. Battle heating up off the turn number 2. Shields has closed the distance between him and Dibbin. Shields works the low line. Here they come off at turn number 4. And Tim Shields will take the lead on lap number 12. Now Dibbin back to the inside, looks for that run again off of 2. Shields will move down to block him as he comes off of 2. So Shields maintains the lead. Dibbin not able to get the run he had earlier off of turn 2. 2 to go this time by. But Dibbin right there with him on the rear bumper of the 42. Let's see what happens now as they come off of 2. And Dibbin definitely not with the run he had early on. White flag waves for the 42 of Tim Shields. Down the back straightaway they go. Into turn 3 for the final time. They'll come off of 4 to the checkered flag. Off of turn number 4, checkered wave for Tim Shields in the 42. So Houston Johnson in the 7 comes home in that 5th spot. Don Mars, the 9, will come home 4th. Donnie Brown, the 26, will get 3rd. Steve Dibben, good run for the 69. He'll come home just short in that 2nd spot. And your feature winner tonight, the 42 of Tim Shields.
McCarthy Auto Group Winner's Circle. The 42T, the Bill and Larry's Auto Service, Yonkman Construction, Grist Power. He goes back to back. It's Tim Shields. Tim, you know the drill. You got to come talk to me, brother. Back to back. He does it on opening night, and now he does it on Casey's General Store night at the races. Well, did you just want to make it a little interesting this time?
Oh my God, was that fun or what?
Well, I'll tell you what, it looked like a lot of fun from where I was standing. You tell me about it.
Oh man, I don't know where Steve come by, got by. He's fast tonight.
Yeah, and you were just as fast. Tell you what, you got all these fans that are up on their feet like they are each and every week. Tell them again who gets you here.
Of course, all these guys, if it wasn't for the fans and everybody here, we wouldn't be here tonight.
Absolutely. Race fans won.
I'm also one of the, Huey down there needs a lot of appreciation down there too for what he does, so I'd like to thank him for what he does for everybody.
Well, each and every week that he wins, he can thank somebody new. Race fans, McCarthy Auto Group Victory Lane. 2 times this year, it's Tim Shields.
Good job getting through turns 1 and 2. Noel will bring him around for lap number 2. Good battle shaping up for second. Chad Turner, the 17. Nick Newton, the 33. Caution on the speedway. The 3K of Scott Henney. Going around, coming to a stop. Broken from. And here we go off at turn number 4. Terry Wallen looks him over. We throw the green. And here they come. Down the front straightaway. Noel will haul the field into turn 1. Nick Newton to 33. Moves back into that 2nd spot. Chad Turner working with a good run off at 2. He'll get around the 91 of Eddie Schwope. And he'll look on the high side of Newton for that 2nd spot. Turner finding something he likes on that high line. Oh, look out. Contact back in the back with Patrick Royalty. And now here comes Brad Smith. Smith has got around the 91 for 4th spot. Smith, that Kenny's tile number 99, on the move. And here we go off at turn number 4. Green waves one more time. Ed Noel will show him the way into turn 1. Chad Turner runs 2nd.
See out the window. You don't look out the side of the car.
Noel out front as we close in on the halfway point. Dakota Foster on the move. He'll get into the 4th spot. Nick Newton, 5th. And we come around to the halfway point. Out front, Ed Knoll. Here comes Brad Smith. Smith has the 99 up to 2nd to the inside of Shad Turner. Smith, the 99, looks for that 2nd spot. Stuck to the bottom. A good run for the 99 as he sets his sights on the 15 now. Knoll, your leader. Oh, hold on. Nick Newton going for a ride down to the infield. 33 off the speedway. Knoll out front. We come around 9 laps down, 6 to go this time by. Keep an eye on the 17 of Shad Turner. Interesting line going through 1 and 2. Really closed the gap between him and the 99 of Brad Smith. Smith goes low, Turner goes high. And here he comes down. He'll shoot down low off of turn 2. Not a good run that time as he did the last lap, but he's got definitely an interesting line. Lap 11 this time by Ed Knoll. The 15 continues to lead. Ed Knoll. Then the 99 of Brad Smith. 17 is Shad Turner. Good run for the 5 of Dakota Foster. He's sitting in the 4th spot. And then Eddie Schwope in the 91 sits in your 5th position. Lap 12 this time around. Laps to go this time by the 15 of Ed Knoll. Looking to double up. Brad Smith. Smith closing the gap ever so close, but not able to get around the 15 of Knoll. Knoll in command. Knoll making that bottom line work. Now Shad Turner right up against the wall in that 3rd spot. White flag will wave for Knoll in the 15. Knoll will go down the back straightaway for the final time. He'll lead the field into turn 3. And your leaders come off for turn number 4. Checkered flag waves for the 15 of Ed Knoll. So your top 5 in tonight's USRA B-Mod A main, the 91 of Eddie Schwope comes in 5th. Dakota Foster in the 5 will come home 4th. 17 of Shad Turner will get 3rd. The 99 of Brad Smith, the Kenny Style 99, comes home 2nd. And your winner, doubling up here at Lakeside Speedway, the 15 of Ed Knoll.
For Ed Knoll, Ed Knoll with our weekly meeting on the front straightaway. He knows I'm here. McCarthy Auto Group, Victory Lane. He knows I'm here. He was here last week. Ed, I got to talk to you again, brother. I don't know if you know this or not, but there was a heck of a race behind you, and that 99 of Brad Smith was coming. Did you know he was getting closer? Did you think you had him covered?
No, I didn't know where they were. I was just driving my butt off tonight.
And you did drive your butt off 2 weeks in a row.
Thank the Lord. Thank the Lord.
I'll tell you what, I know last week you were elated. Tell me this week compared to last week. I mean, are you obviously you're getting comfortable in this race car, but are we going to see you here each and every week?
I'd like that for real, really. It just slicked up a little bit tonight, but that turns into a driving track, and I figured those 99s and 17s and those guys would be up there. So starting up front surely helps a lot.
Absolutely. I tell you again, who do you want to thank and who got you here?
Well, everybody here, you know, I got that big section right up there. My wife, everybody, my whole crew here. I got a few people on here. Luke Neiman helped me at the fencing company and Signs by Snail. And I got a new guy this year, Jacob Pruitt Law Office. He's really helped out a lot. Appreciate everything they do.
Awesome. Race fans, one more time for Ed Knoll.
And happy birthday to that little girl right there, Sydney.
Happy birthday, Sydney. Ed Knoll just said he's going to Victory Lane with his trophy. McCarthy Auto Group, Victory Lane.
There, high side. Jake Newman, Dean Hensler, Newman on the inside. Here we go. Green waves. Into turn one they go. Keep an eye on the 15. John O'Neill Jr. He's up to battle the 8 of Hensler. Jake Newman leads the field down the back straightaway. Oh, look out. Nick Whalen, the 00, comes to rest over in turn number 2.
Somebody spun him out. Terry,
Whalen able to get the 00 moving. Will stay green on the speedway. Out front, Jake Newman, the 222. Kevin Anderson, the 417, and the 15 of John O'Neill. Oh, John O'Neill with problems.
Yellow, guys. Yellow, yellow, yellow.
Tough break over in turn number 3, the 15. Let's go. And I don't know what happened up there in the smoke. I see Nate. Anthony with them, and the 17 of McGinnis appear out of the smoke up against the wall. 12 of Scotty Moore, the 05 of Brett Heater. We look for the green off at turn 4. Here we go. And Newman will haul the field into turn 1. Newman out front. Kevin Anderson, the 417, sits second. Scotty Moore try to get around. Oh, look out, Chris Smith. The 1 goes around. Look out. Calamity in turn number 4. Kevin McGinnis looks like he's going to be, oh, Dean Hensler. Tough break for the 8. Oh, look out. Little brake checking going on over there in turn number 3. Green waves.
It jumped a little bit, but.
And here we go. Newman brings him around for lap number 3 with Kevin Anderson right in his hip pocket. Anderson on the inside. Anderson looking to take the top spot. Newman battles back on the high side. Here comes Anderson. Kevin Anderson, the 417 to the inside, will take the lead in turn number 3. The new leaders, we come around for lap number 4. Kevin Anderson out front. No. Here comes Newman. Newman back to the inside. Newman says, I'm not ready to give up the lead yet. Good battle up front and racing back through the field 3 wide back there for 5th. Right now, Jake Newman, the 222, brings him around for lap number 5. Kevin Anderson right on his rear bumper. And here comes last week's feature winner, Brett Heater. Heater has the 05 up into 3rd. Newman continues to lead. Kevin Anderson with a good run off at 2. Newman closes the door as they go down the back straightaway. 2-car breakaway. Newman, the 222, and Anderson, the 417, have broken away from the field. And then you've got Brett Heater sitting in the 3rd spot. Scotty Moore, the 12, runs 4th. Then Jim Powell, the 20. Good run for him as he's in the 5th spot. Just past halfway, and Jake Newman continues to hold off the 417 of Anderson. Anderson has to get on the brakes. Both cars running that low line as they come off at 2. Nine laps in the books now. 6 laps remaining. Coming around for lap number 10. We've got 5 to go this time by. Jake Newman continues to hold off the 417 of Kevin Anderson. Laps down. Newman continues to hold off the 417 of Anderson. Anderson looking for any way possible to get around the 222 of Newman. Leaders down the back straightaway, and Kevin Anderson will pull alongside the 222 of Jake Newman. Anderson now working that middle line. Newman able to make the bottom work. And now Anderson gets the inside line away from Newman. Into turn 3 they go. Anderson out front. He'll make the pass. Here we come around for lap 14. White flag flies. And Kevin Anderson, the 417, your new leader. And Anderson gets through 2 much better. Down the back straightaway. He'll put distance between him and Newman as they go into turn 3 for the final time. And the checkers fly for the 417 of Kevin Anderson. And race fans, your top 5. The 20 of Jim Powell comes home 5th. The 12 of Scotty Moore gets 4th. The 5 of Brett Heater comes home 3rd. The 222 of Jake Newman.
Getting a 417 to victory lane. Kevin, I need to talk to you, brother. I'll tell you what, I've seen a lot of races. That was the most patient and methodical race I've seen in a long, long time. Walk me through those last 5 laps. I mean, you tried the bottom, you tried the top. I saw you check up 2 or 3 times. What's going through your mind?
Well, I was just, got to think here. You know, just driving hard, but being patient. You know, just waiting for a mistake. Jake was, you know, he was standing at the bottom. It was not a whole lot of room around him. He'd make a mistake out now and then, but I didn't want to run into him. I didn't want to, you know, run him over. So tried the top, you know, tried above him, tried below him. Finally got a good run out of the, going down the back stretch and got him. So that's where we stayed. Got it done. I checked over on 1 and 2 a couple times. As soon as you got back in the gas, that left front was probably about 8 feet in the air. Could you feel it? And did you set the race car up for these track conditions, and or was that a little bit too much? You know, what's funny is that we always make a lot of changes between the heat race and the feature, and tonight we didn't touch it. And we came out here knowing that we weren't going to touch it. We were going to run just like it was, and it paid off tonight. It was a great car.
I know you didn't get here all by yourself in the victory trophies from Dion Wetzel. I know she's happy up here, and Devin and that whole group. Who else helped you get here?
Well, I got to thank my mom and dad, my wife, my kids, Owen and Alyssa, John, Renfro, Karen, everybody that comes with me to the races and supports us. And then, of course, Missouri Organic, Fastlane Engines, Urban Lumber Company. You know, without those people, we wouldn't be here doing this. So definitely appreciate it.
Absolutely. He's in McCarthy.
And we got to thank the fans, because without the fans, it wouldn't be anything.
It's all for you guys. He's in McCarthy victory lane. Give it up one more time. The 417 of Kevin Anderson.
The 87 of Fuqua, the big-time bail bonds, number 87 outside of him. Kerry Davis, last week's feature winner in the 68. Right behind him, keep an eye on Nick Bittinger. Bittinger, no stranger to victory lane. Off of 4, here we go. Fuqua gets the jump. He'll haul him down into turn 1. Fuqua out front. The 3B of Nick Bittinger works his way into second. Davis back to third in the 68. Jared Steens, the 59, runs fourth as we come around for lap number 1. Oh, hold on. Shad Batter, the 73, drifts up. We'll stay green on the speedway. Darren Fuqua will take the lead down the back straightaway. Nick Bittinger runs second. Kerry Davis running third.
I can't read him.
Lap 2 in the books. And problems over in turn number 3, the 28.
Yellow up high, turn 3. Yellow up high, turn 3.
Jerry Liston in the 28 will bring out the caution. So Delaware double file restart behind your leader, the 87 of Darren Fuqua. Jerry Liston pulls the 87 down into the infield. Off of turn number 4, green skyward. And Fuqua takes the field down to turn 1. Bittinger right there behind him in the 3B. Now Davis to the inside of Bittinger looking for that second spot. Gary Davis will make the pass down into turn number 3. Mark Schaffman right there running in that 4 spot right behind your leaders. And Bittinger back to the inside now. Little back and forth action between second and third. Bittinger will take that second spot. Out front, though, Fuqua leading early on as we come around for lap number 4. Hold on, look out. Mark Hoover going around. That's Hoover through the infield. Looks like Dalton Kirk in the 30 involved as well. Both cars will continue. Jared Steen's running that high line through 3 and 4, right up by the wall. Fuqua takes the field down into turn 2. Bittinger right up on the rear bumper of the 87. Now Fuqua pulls away down the back straightaway into turn 3. Bittinger able to get through 1 and 2 real good. We'll watch it this time by. 6 laps down, 14 left. Fuqua gets through 1 and 2 a little better that time. Field not able to close the gap. Coming down on lap number 7. Fuqua, Bittinger, Davis, Schaffman, your top 4. Jim Moody now. Moody has the 0-0 up into that 6th spot. Battle for 7th on the speedway. The 66 of Tyler Schmidt, the Tim Carrick, the 1K. Here's your next. Field spreading out as we get close to the halfway point. Caution on the speedway. Danny Barker sliding down in front of the field here on the front straightaway, bringing out the caution. Off at turn 4. Here we go. Green skyward. And Fuqua will take him into turn 1. Benninger right there on his rear bumper. Davis alongside Benninger looking for that second spot as they go into turn 3. Coming up on the halfway, out front, the 87 of Fuqua showing the way. Benninger sits in that second spot. Battle shaping up for third. Mark Schaffman has caught up with Kerry Davis for that third place battle. And right behind him, the 59 of Steens and the 00 Moody were battling. So good racing throughout the field. Fuqua leaves him down the back straightaway into turn 3. Schaffman continues to look to the inside, trying to get that third place spot away from Davis in the 68. Battle shaping up for the lead now. Nick Benninger is closing the gap between him and Darren Fuqua. Benninger in the 3, Fuqua the 87. Coming up on lap 13 this time by Fuqua. Right on the bottom, Benninger right on his bumper. Right there, here we go. Battle for the lead, going into turn 3. Benninger to the inside. He'll look for the top spot coming off of 2, side by side. Into turn 3 they go. Now Benninger will go to the low side. Fuqua to the high side. Lap 14 this time by, and Benninger will lead. Fuqua changes his line as they come off of turn 2. He'll pull alongside your leaders. They go down the back straightaway into turn 3. Schaffman has moved the 34 into the third spot. Gets around the 68 of Davis. And Fuqua retakes the lead. Benninger able to fight back on the bottom. Fuqua working the high line. Benninger working the low line. And Schaffman closing in on your leaders. Good battle shaping up here. Benninger will lead lap 16. We've got 4 laps to go. Down the back straightaway, it's Benninger in the 3. Fuqua the 87. 3 laps to go this time by. Schaffman the 34 currently sits third. Davis fourth in the 00 Moody. Moody cracks the top 5 as we come around for lap 17. And here comes your leaders off at turn 4. 2 laps to go this time by. Out front, the 3 of Nick Benninger. Darren Fuqua right there behind him in the 87. White flag will wave this time by. Out front, the 3 of Benninger. Fuqua right there on the outside. Down the back straightaway, off of turn number 2. Benninger will have the lead as they go into turn 3. Up on the high side, Fuqua's got one last run. Off of turn 4, here it comes. Down to the finish line. The 3B of Nick Benninger picks up the win. Fuqua gets second. Mark Schaffman will come home third. Kerry Davis fourth, and Jim Moody, your top 5. So here we are, race fans, your top five. The 00 of Jim Moody comes home in the 5th spot. The 4th spot, the 68 of Kerry Davis. 34 of Mark Schaffman will get 3rd. Darren Fuqua, 2nd again in the 87. And your winner tonight from Perry, Kansas, in the 3B, it'll be Nick Bittinger.
Burlington Race Engines, McRae Lumber and Millwork, Perry Bar and Grill, Luke Neiman Fencing, Slow Ride Roadhouse Bar and Grill, West Star Development, Neiman Cattle, and David's Jewelry. He's at a Perry, Kansas race, fans. He's checking those tires. Nick, come on up here for me real quick. I'll tell you what, man, you had to work for that one tonight.
Yeah, it was good. We lost brakes on about lap 12, so it got a lot tougher. I wasn't wanting any traffic, so
you didn't need brakes on this racetrack, did you?
you'd be surprised how much brake we use.
Talk about that. You know, you and Darren put on a heck of a show for about 10 laps there side by side. I don't know if you guys made a little bit of contact up there, but it looked like good hard racing to me.
I didn't even, if we made contact, I didn't mean to. I didn't even know he was really up there. I saw his nose a couple times and figured I better drive it a little harder.
Yeah, he finished second again, earlier last week, so I figured he was going to drive it deep. Who got you here? I know you guys have a ton of sponsors. Your dad helped you out, and I know you got a big old crew back there. It's now time to give them some thanks.
I definitely got to thank the crew. Trent, my dad, Eddie, Larry, he couldn't be here tonight. He's working. And all you fans. It wouldn't be any fun to come out here and do this without all you fans. So it's a good time. Hopefully we can talk with you some more.
Every week we'll be right here. You got to come see me. McCarthy Auto Group Winner's Circle. He's at a Perry, Kansas race, fans. Give it up for Nick Bittinger. John, back to you.